Respected sir, I'm Ananya Rao from the Department of Law, and my question to you is, given the context of India abstaining repeatedly from voting in the UN resolutions around the Russia-Ukraine conflict, what will India's position be in the same forum if China decides to invade Taiwan, given our long-standing border issues with China and their claims on Indian territory?
Well, look, do sit down. I really do not see any connection between those issues. And in fact, I would suggest that the connection is being made in order to influence us. So I want you to just consider your own argument for a moment. Our boundary with China actually started in the 1950s. Okay? So if something has been going on for 70 years and something happened 5 months ago, please tell me how what happened 5 months ago is going to influence what's been going on for 70 years. At the moment what is happening is, it is natural, given the very polarized global situation, that different countries, different parties try to influence us to take positions. To do that, they advance arguments which they hope will appeal to us. So in some way, they will stretch it, and try to bring it around as though our interests are endangered in some form. So, when you hear such arguments, in a sense, think through the plausibility of it. Is that really the case? I mean, hypothetically, let me ask you. Suppose this Ukraine conflict happened in February of this year. Did our problems in Ladakh in 2020, they have not happened? Are my problems any worse or any better at the line of actual control because Ukraine happened or because Ukraine did not happen? So where is the connection between the two? So the idea somehow that something happens in one corner and that is an example for somebody else to do. Life is not so sort of extrapolative, from one situation to the other. Secondly, you used you mentioned that we took a certain position in regard to this conflict. Why did we take that position? It's not that we are oblivious to our interests. On the contrary, our interests required us to take those positions. Because the fact is, we have our own history. I'm talking now as India. We have our history and our experiences with Russia. Okay. We have our strategic view of the world. What does if country A is closer to country B, what does it mean to us? If it moves towards country C, what does it move to us? So the strategic assessment and logic is ours. The experience and history is ours. The interests are ours. What do we, ultimately, I have to also calculate. What is the gain? What is the loss? What is the risk? What is the benefit that I would have? So it is the combination of those calculations, the metrics, which is made out of that. That is what has led me to take a certain position. And that is what has led others to come up with arguments to try and influence my position. And I am sorry, I will be driven on this by my interest, my experience, my thinking, and I will not allow other people's mind games to take me off my course.